Once upon a time in Hollywood, a duchess set her sights on creating a high-end lifestyle empire. Cut to the present, and that grand vision now appears to be tucked away inside 2 storage rooms at Netflix headquarters. Crammed floor to ceiling with unsold jars of watery spread, wickless candles, bottles of wine, and stray flower confetti. Welcome to the darkly comic reality of Meghan Markle's acidly, now serving an unexpected second purpose: free office snacks for Netflix staff. According to page 6, employees at Netflix's Los Angeles offices have been more than happy to help themselves to Meghan's leftover stock. One staffer reportedly walked out with 10 items in a single go. Sources claim that 2 storage rooms inside the Icon Tower and the Epic building are overflowing with Meghan's products. Jars of spread, candles, wine, honey, and those puzzling flower sprinkles are reportedly just sitting there untouched, gathering dust and bad energy. Officially, we're told the excess inventory has been moved to a warehouse, and whatever remains is strictly for promotional purposes. But last month certainly didn't help matters. A website glitch accidentally exposed what looked like a warehouse-sized surplus of unsold merchandise. Roughly 220,000 jars of jam, 30,000 jars of honey, 90,000 candles, and tens of thousands of wine bottles. For a brand that was supposedly sold out, that's an impressive amount of imaginary success. At the same time, prices quietly started inching up. The spread jumped from $9 to $12. Tea followed suit, wine went up. Honey got an effortless $4 increase because apparently, when products don't sell, the logical move is to charge even more. Pure business brilliance. Online shoppers quickly figured out they could reveal massive inventory counts simply by adding large quantities to their carts. Critics called it exactly what it looked like: evidence of a struggling brand. Insiders rushed to reframe the situation, insisting it was all part of a plan for global expansion. Right? And my empty refrigerator means I'm about to open a 5-star restaurant. The irony couldn't be richer. Meghan was once known for accepting freebies from elite designers. Now Netflix employees are loading up on her leftover products like it's an office clearance bin. Somewhere in Monteto, a carefully curated vision board is quietly falling apart. And it gets worse. Complaints about quality are stacking up. Candles arriving without wicks, bookmarks bent out of shape, spread too runny to use. Customer service allegedly nowhere to be found. At luxury price points, customers expected refinement. What they got instead was Temu Duchess energy. Critics also note that As Ever products aren't lovingly handmade by Meghan in some sun-drenched California kitchen. They're mass-produced by outside manufacturers. The so-called royal touch amounts to a label and some questionable calligraphy. Putting a famous name on a jar doesn't magically turn it into gold, especially when that fame largely comes from marrying into royalty. Now the rumors are swirling. Will the leftover stock end up at TJ Maxx? On eBay? Stuffed into corporate swag bags? Most likely, all of the above. When a brand becomes office clutter, discount store filler, and resale fodder all at once, that's not selling out. That's tumbling off a cliff. Meanwhile, Netflix is likely wondering how this partnership turned into a storage nightmare. Millions spent, years of promotion, and the result is piles of jam and a trail of awkward headlines. Somewhere, an accountant is stress-eating fruit spread.